Unlucky charms. So, I guess a three-leaf clover is an unlucky charm, or be like a gift you give someone and they think it's a lucky charm, and then it's totally not, and you're like, haha, bad luck on you. And there's secret leprechauns handing them out in whatever the opposite of March is, September, handing out unlucky charms because fall is starting and their colors are orange instead of green because it's fall. And they just hand out brown three-leaf clovers to people because everyone always forgets to put out gold for them and treats for them because no one knows that there's fall leprechauns too.
If a sloth and a cheetah had a baby, would it just move at normal speed? It would probably make certain bursts of movement and then be slow. Probably be some kind of small cat animal with long fingernails. Or maybe it's like a sloth, but it could move its fingers really quickly. But cross species breeding, it would have to be like a homunculus or like some weird science experiment, which is concerning. Like if you're genetically engineering two animals and then you don't know the X factor, which is the speed at which it moves. But would it be called a choth? Is that the or a sleeta or a schleeta or a schleetoth? Schleeth. Maybe a schleeth. Just because it's fun to and a schleeth would move at normal speed. So that's it. That's the answer.
It's not officially a fetish until there is a meme about it or a website or some like talk about it online, or like someone dresses up, or like someone like, you know, feels bad about it. Like, you know, you got to feel bad about it for it to be a fetish, right? Like, you know, like you're in the room, you're 12 years old, you're in the room with your stuffed animals, and you look at one of them and you're like, man, my stuffed animal is super hot. I'm gonna stuff it in my butt. Shit. And then your mom walks in and you're like, oh damn, and you gotta rip the stuffed animal out of your butt, and you're like, oh, I feel bad, I feel ashamed. It's not really officially a fetish until you feel shame and guilt. So like this could apply to anything in your life, really. Like, man, the other day I stepped on some leaves and acorns and I felt alive. And I decided I'd never talk about it ever again because I knew I had encountered something special. And you know, yeah, I was on Reddit that night and I saw someone like post a meme of like a squashed acorn on the ground, and his little eyes were like, oh. Okay, this is going too far. All right, you know, anything can be a fetish. You just got to feel a little shame. You know, you just go to your local place of worship, and you'll probably find that you have 50 fetishes. You know, ice cream, shit. You could do a lot of stuff with ice cream. All right.
Death by bubbles. Oh my god, that would be the best death ever. Please give me this death. Why can't I die this way? Somebody kill me. Someone kill me this fucking way. Fuck this COVID bullshit. Fuck this smokes. Let's get like a bubble pit. Like some somebody blow the biggest bubbles and like any death involving a bubble, I'm gonna be in fucking heaven. Because here's a list of why bubbles rock. They're the most efficient energy shape because it's a sphere. They're reflective but also translucent. They're perfect reminders that everything's temporary. Like, they're the most beautiful thing I've ever existed that I could ever think of. So please murder me with bubbles. That's what I want.
Cookie Monster's real name. All right, that's kind of weird because I actually know this. So from age 3 to 10, I lived in Alaska. My dad's a geologist, and so we would go on these long trips. We'd go north, we'd go south, and by south I mean, like Juneau, Homer, Pisgah. We'd go north, we'd go up to like Norm, or we never made it to like Barrow, Alaska, but I feel like Norm is pretty far, and I know it's far because that's where the Iditarod ends. And the last time I was at the finish line for the Iditarod, you guys know what the Iditarod is. It's where they all the
Big
dogs
race.
Yeah, the big
Balto.
race. Yeah.
Balto's based on that shit.
So we're at my family, my mom, my dad, my sister, myself. We're at the finish line of the Iditarod, and my sister and I go on a carnival ride. It's sort of like the really fucked up, it shouldn't exist, octopus twirly teacups thing, where you're sitting in teacups, but it's also shifting at a tilt and goes upside down, and they don't have seatbelts. My parents didn't realize that putting my sister and I on it, and my sister and I didn't realize it getting on it. But when we were on it, I truly found out how Cookie Monster got his real name.
Is this Steve's coming over? Is this a prompt?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's me telling you my
I
life
wasn't
situation.
sure if it was some weird thing I missed. Okay, Steve's coming over. Doesn't want nachos. We already made some. Well, why is that a problem? That's more nachos for you.
Yeah, that's what you said 2 weeks ago when I told you about this prompt. Yeah,
well,
you were like incensed. You were like, "This is crazy."
And I still feel the same way as 2 weeks ago.
I get it. It's just, it's just an idea.
Wait, what was his response?
He's like, "Well, why is that a problem? It's not a problem. There's enough nachos for everyone. More nachos for me." It's true, but that doesn't mean that doesn't mean it's a bad prompt just because that's the logical conclusion. Other people might say other things.
Oh my goodness. I suppose.
Oh man, now I want nachos.
Everybody wants nachos.
That's true.
Except for Steve.
Yeah, fuck Steve.
Steve.